All right, welcome to my fifth update of the Every Show Joe Says Go segment. Seems like I'm keeping it up. Hopefully, I didn't just jinx it. I'll try to do it next week. Shouldn't be too busy. And also, hopefully, this is helping you guys get out to see some live music and support our local bands. A lot of great local musicians and bands out there that certainly are just really good. Now, we got to get into this because there's a ton of music for the next 7 days, and a lot of it's crammed in the next 2 days, making decisions tough on where you might want to be. If anything, just go to one. That's more than plenty for some, and you get to support some great local music. Now, starting over on Friday, we've got Red Tank, Proteins, Willetta, and Dungeon Destroya, which sounds cool, right? When you say it. Over at 51 West, can easily recommend this because first off, Red Tank, you saw them over on my top local albums of 2016. There's high energy punk sound to them. It's just really well written, really well composed. So easily recommend that one right off the top. And then heading over to Rebel Lounge where you'll find me, there's the Diabetes Rock Show for the American Diabetes Association with Harper and Amos, Four Seater, Celebration Guns, and Three Nations. Another benefit show over at the Lunchbox, which this one is benefiting Planned Parenthood. This has Gay Kiss, Jade Helm, Humiliation, Pure Wet, Sun Hex, Moda, and they say some more. So definitely another place where you want to be charitable and you want to catch some awesome music. You can head over there too. Then we've got Adult Beverage with Dylan PC, Sonora and Chorus, another high energy kind of punk like band that's not on everyone's radar but should be on everyone's radar. Plus Twin Ponies, just great guys and great music from them. James Band, they're playing at a house show, so if you're thinking this sounds good, you might want to hit them up. Maybe you can get the address and get over there. Then on top, we've got Angels and Aliens, the great dudes in Painting Fences, awesome Carol Pacey and Honey Shakers, Brian Cooper's Ghost, and also from the awesome Jaffe's Ascent, Jaffe Ryder and Travis playing over Tempe Tavern. That should be a good one too, making it harder to even choose. Plus, now you go over to Trunk Space, another set of great musicians and great music. We got Bella Canzano, Exploding Oranges, Cheap Hotels, and the Blood Feud Family Singers. This is already making it tough to decide, right? So, on top, Friday night, if you are able to make it up to Flagstaff, we're in the Flagstaff area. There is a benefit show for C28 Shreddy, who unfortunately had a work accident. He lost a couple digits, and a bunch of bands got together trying to help him out. This one includes No Other Option, First or Last, the Astro Knots, Negative 32, and they're saying more also at this show. So if you're in the area, you want to get out of this horrible 70-degree temperatures, or just want to go up there and also help out, benefit something, that's going to be another awesome option up in Flagstaff. Now, moving on to Saturday, another jam congested night of shows. And that includes Playboy Man Baby releasing their album with a Thin Bloods reunion, The Darts, Andy Warpigs, and Genre over the Trunk Space. Then another big show. I'm going to try and hit both these shows. I'm still not sure exactly when and where yet, but I'm at least starting at Trunk Space. That's going to be the Bomb Pops, Tiki Bandits, Murderland, No Gimmick, Lightspeed Go, and Skulldrug over at the Yucca Tap Room for an awesome night of punk. So, like I said, I'm going to try and merge at least those two, so you'll probably see me at some point in the night at one of those. On top, though, it doesn't stop there. We've got the Cancer Sucks Fest over 51 West, which is actually to raise money and awareness for cancer. It starts early in the afternoon, around 1, it looks like, and it heads all the way into the night. And that one is a bunch of hardcore and punk bands, including Withered Bones, Try Hard, Lucia, Trench, The Barrel Plot, and quite a few more. So, if you're interested in another charitable thing, this is a very good charitable weekend. Speaking of, head on over there. At least you can check that out in the afternoon and make it to one of these other shows in the night. Can't hurt. Now, if you head over to the Valley Bar Upsaw, she's doing her record release show too with Citrus Clouds and Lost. She's got a fantastic voice star in the Phoenix Rock Lottery a couple weeks ago over at Crescent. Can easily recommend this one too. I can recommend all of us really, as obviously is why it would be on my list. So then we go further into more music. we've got the Expanders with Fayuka and Dubist at last exit. So another awesome show. And just making it even harder for you to choose between Friday and Saturday. You're already going, where am I gonna end up? But hopefully you end up at least one supporting these guys. And I'm still not even done with Saturday. We've got the Gritty End, Drinking Water, the Blissons, Asswife Junkies, and Grimrose playing somewhere. If that sounds interesting, you're going to want to hit them up and see if they might give you the address. But that should be an awesome show too. Plus, over at the Rogue Bar, we've got ADD, those high energy guys that we just saw last weekend, or you saw me write it up at least, and some of you saw it, with Malicious Melodies, Birth of Monsters, Voodoo Sliver, and I believe they broke up, but maybe they didn't. It's still listing Chairbreaker, so they might be on that show, they might not. But that also should be a great show. Now we move on to Sunday, where you don't have to like rack your brain and try and schedule out certain allotments of time. Sunday we've got Stay Wild, Common War, Coma Prevail, Aphotica, and Nephilim over at Timeout Lounge. Also, Rebel Lounge's got a good one with Hazel English, Hawaii, and Breakup Shoes. Plus, let's see, Rogue Bar. I grabbed this one because also Carol Pacey and Honey Shaker's playing this one. Great stuff there with Roxy Gun Project, King Taylor Project, and Lane Changes over at Rogue Bar on Sunday. Then I didn't really see anything on Monday, so you get a little reprieve, you get to recover a little bit. Then Tuesday we've got Not a Part of It, Manu Zuzias, sorry if I mispronounced that, the Otos, and Asswife Junkies over 51 West. That'll be a fun, fast-paced bunch of hard punk and regular punk, but punk in general. That'll be fun. And also over the Lost Leaf, Burgundy Jerk is playing their first show at the Lost Leaf with Andy Warpigs, Brio Cooper's Ghost, and this is another one of those that has Chairbreaker on it. Guess we'll find out if they're actually performing or not anymore. But regardless, that's going to be a good night there. Plus, Rebel Lounge, Nothing on the Moon, Cheap Hotels, which are awesome. Those guys I've seen before. Ren's Ghost City, and Hall Complex. Great stuff right there. Moving on to Wednesday. If you're not somehow filling up Talking Sick Resort Arena, which is a horribly sponsored name, I know, just call it Talking Sick Arena. For Green Day and Against Me, there is another show at Trunk Space that sounds really good. Bad Kids, Sunhex, and Flex. It's kind of a rock indie kind of show. Listening to Bad Kids is actually really good, so can at least recommend that. It's a lot cheaper than the Green Day show too if you're not making it out over there. It gives you something to do Wednesday night. Then on Thursday we've got Anti-Vision, Sector 7G, Common Tongue. That's awesome. That means they're reuniting for a show. That might be worth showing up for just to see Common Tongue come back for a night. Also, awesome dudes, a Krovac, Molotov Cockroach, and Andy Warpigs over at Timeout Lounge. Plus, over at Rebel Lounge, we've got West, Wow, Broken Girls from Affluent Backgrounds, and The Rain Delay. Then, one more show for this list. We've got the Slades, Sluts These Days, and Corky's Leather Jacket over at Rogue Bar. So that wraps up Thursday night. There's a bunch of music, especially in the next 2 days, so you're definitely going to be busy. Hopefully, I'll see you at a show. If I don't, always keep up with me over on everyshowjoe.com. Also, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and Tumblr, Every Show Joe. Plus, if you're interested, I still have the Patreon. If you donate for $5 by the 28th, I am giving away these 2 albums. We're going to give away, I haven't checked the poll. The poll is still running. We'll find out on the 1st of March how everyone voted, if it's going to be 2 separate winners or one nice big winner. Plus, if you just want to donate $1, that helps me out. That's at least $1 off of whatever I'm doing. $1 off one of my shows that I'm heading to, or just helps. So if you're willing, always awesome. The link for the Patreon you can find over on everyshowjoe.com also. And hopefully I'll see you at a show. And that's it. Thanks again for all the support.